Sucker Punch's philosophy on this was leave no stone unturned, and that went from everything from the technology. As you can tell by looking at the game's everything has kind of come up. There's more destructibility in the environment, the resolution on everything came up, everything looks crisper. You know, just everything has really changed, from the powers to the city. Cole's in a new city called New Marais, very New Orleans inspired. So really everything's been kind of brought up, everything's been taken a look at, everything's been kind of improved upon, and really building this game up to the next level, and including morality, which is kind of what we're here today talking about and showing. As some people may have seen, at E3 we originally debuted a different look for Cole, a very different look. This kind of fell in with the philosophy I mentioned earlier about leave no stone unturned. It was kind of taking a look at Cole and seeing if there was something, if it made sense to kind of change his appearance. It kind of had its context within the game, but the fans reacted very strongly, and kind of taking a harder look at it, we decided nothing really was wrong with Cole in the first place, so we went back to where Cole was. There are no regrets from experimentation. You know, again, if you want to leave no stone unturned, you're going to go in and you're going to make some creative decisions that sometimes you may go in and go back and go, okay, take another look at it. And, you know, Cole is Cole now. So today we're talking about an aspect of the karma system regarding how karma impacts your gameplay. So you are given points where kind of in the moment, in the flow of gameplay, you're given this choice. In this particular case, the mission we're showing, either Zeke or this new character named Nyx kind of give Cole, here's a couple different ways you can go about doing this, and you as the player decide which you'd prefer to do. If you go with Zeke, you free some cops, kind of storm this compound and save another new character named Nyx who's helping you out. Or if you go with Nyx, you will instead take a trolley full of nitroglycerin and ram it into said compound, causing a massive explosion, and then go in and free Quell. And each way you play it creates a very different gameplay experience for the mission and different repercussions later. So Cole has now got a weapon known as the Amp, because we found after the first game people really enjoyed Melee. People like going in there and just punching, kicking. I mean, people had fun with it, so why not, along with everything else, leaving all the other stones not unturned, and, you know, amping everything else up, give him a weapon, namely the Amp. So you go in, he's got a weapon that takes advantage of his powers. He can shoot electricity through it. He can do a lot of variety of really cool finishers. My personal favorite takes the forks, it's like a bike fork looking thing, puts between the guy's neck, swings him around like a bolo and slams him to the ground, right, pulsing energy outward. There's a variety of things like that, but again, just kind of bringing everything up in inFamous 2, leaving no stone unturned. inFamous 2 will be released sometime in 2011. We haven't exactly set the date just yet.